BCH, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for when the price was within this move, and we've been looking for the up move. This is what we get. But as we can see, after the breakout of this top, previous top, the price start to drop. This is similar to what we have here. Every time the price broke the top, it start to correct. Okay, now the thing is, as we can see, the way is moving is very corrective, and we have been within this corrective move. Okay, first of all, maybe start with the higher time frame. We want to see what we have it and what's the changes. Okay, as we can see, based on daily chart, we have been within this down move, similar to the charts, but now we are still within this corrective move. Okay, now we want to say whether this is a correction for one more drop. The correction can be more complex before we get the reversal, or this one is stuck. Still, we can expect the price to continue. Okay, anyway, we have nothing to talk based on daily chart. In this case, we move to forward chart. As we can see, based on forward chart, if we consider this one as the top, the based on the correction, when the price 2 times tries to broke the top, but it couldn't and reverse. Now we turn to a corrective. I'm just turn to correction. Okay, that's why I mentioned based on the daily chart whether this is can turn to a bigger correction for one more drop, or this one can break the top. I mean, what I'm talking about this previous top and continue. Okay, and one more thing you need to highlight, if we put this one in relative to this, based on this indicator we see the divergence, and MACD we don't have it. Okay, now we have two different results, and as we can see, the price couldn't break the previous top even 2 times or 3 times try to take, but reverse. And as we can see now, we have a bigger correction at the top. Okay, now we want to see how we can trade it. That's why if we want to look for buy, we need to get the proper trade setup in case this one give us one more draw. Okay, because now we could have this internally there is a 1 2 3. Okay, in this case we move to 1 hour chart. We see how we can trade it. If we move to 1 hour chart, even based on 1 hour chart, we can see when the price broke the previous top, we see the divergence and MACD as well. All right, that's why now we get this down move. But what we can see here is still I can expect to get one more drop. Then from there, any reversal we can look for buy, because still we are within this corrective. Another question whether the price can break this top or not. Okay, because if we put our line here, we can see the top we're looking to break is almost to 559, and the price 2 times stack or 3 times more than that, but could end more. Right now, what we consider as a top is here, which is 568. All right, now we want to see whether the price can break the Y 568 or not. And if we want to trade, the only way is to look for the breakout. Rather than that, we have nothing. If I put my line here, we need to wait for the breakout of this line and breakout of this top. Okay, but we should be careful. If the price tag price broke the previous this top, easily can drop, similar to what happened here and here and here. Okay, and now if you want to look at this, still we can expect one more drop. To tag the best is the price tag, the trend line. Then from there, if we get any reversal, we look for buy. May move to 15 minute. All right. Okay, if I move to 15 minute, this is what we're looking for. If we get one more drop, at least with the breakout of this one, or tag the trend line, then any reversal we can look for buy, because this is really corrective. Okay, now how we can get the trade, because whether we want to have entry above the top or we wait for the breakout of the top with the flag. Rather than that, we don't have any trade setup, or we trade with the breakout of this one. Okay, anyway, we don't have any good trade setup. The only thing is we are within the still the prices, the ways move is really corrective, and as I say, we need to look for the breakout if you want to trade with the breakout of this trend line or the top, which is 568. All right, anyway, as I mentioned, we don't have any good trade setup. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any trade setup or changes, can make sure the next move is the one is going to break the top and continue, I will share. and we need to be careful that may the price easily can break and reverse. And as we can see, this is a corrective. If we want to look for buy, we need to get the proper buy setup or proper management in case this corrective move give us one more drop. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.